righty, welcome back again to a little Austin Weekend Sports. We are talking college
The last regular
football.
season week.
The last regular season week.
That always happens after Thanksgiving.
I love college. I love college football. All right, let's go ahead and jump through all of the games that we had.
Number 2, Indiana beats the snot.
That was a
Purdue.
slaughter. We knew it was going to be a slaughter. Purdue is terrible this year.
And Indiana is good.
And Indiana's good.
Because
56-3 though.
You're not mediocre. You're not a mid team if you go 12-0.
No.
I mean,
No.
this is Indiana's best stretch of football ever.
Yes, it is. It's the best stretch of football that they have ever played. So we're really.
The Kurt Cignetti train is on a roll.
And next week's game is going to be FUN. It's going to be fun. All right, who do we have after
Texas
that
A&M.
rivalry week?
Texas A&M gets stung on the road against Texas.
Texas is getting a little bit better each week.
Well, speaking of, it coincides with Arch Manning getting a little better each week.
What does he have?
The Manning DNA.
He's got that Manning blood in him, dude. He's
gonna
going
be
to
a quick
eventually be good.
Because it's a Manning.
He's a Manning. Unfortunately, next year Tennessee's going to have to play him
Is it on the road or at home?
at home.
Okay.
Guess who else we have at home next year? LSU and Lane Kiffin.
And we have Auburn coming over to us
We have
with Alex
Auburn.
Golesh, now the head coach at Auburn. So that's fun.
Yes, we have a slaughter fest next year. But let's go.
We'll
let's
talk
go ahead
about
and jump
those
in.
coaching changes later.
Congratulations to Texas.
Getting
That was
there.
a huge win. A&M's first loss of the year
And
was at
pretty rough
Burnt
time
Orange.
to get your pretty rough time to get a first loss of the year.
that kicked them out of the SEC championship game. Still in the playoffs, but
They'll definitely be in,
but they have no SEC championship hopes now.
the best hope that they have right now is to just hope they get a home playoff game.
And let's talk about somebody that did make the championship game now.
Georgia taking out Georgia Tech in a very ugly game.
16-7. That was
16-9.
Oh, so 9. That was a slugfest. It was.
Well, it was clean old-fashioned hate. This game wasn't clean, though. It was dirty.
Yes, there was
Not in the way the teams tackled, but in the way the game looked.
Yeah, it was just a bad offensive showing on both sides.
But,
a
you
lot
know-
of field goals.
But you know what Kirby does in close games.
He wins them. He knows good teams find.
Ways to win.
That's just the way it is. And Kirby is the king of the halftime adjustments.
He's probably the
He's
one
probably
of
the best at
right
halftime.
now.
He is. He is what Nick Saban used to be.
Yep. We got a Nick Saban in Georgia. Whoopie-de-doo. Well, he has to win at least 5 more championships to catch up to Nick Saban, which is hard
That will
to
be
do.
tough to do this time.
Because Nick Saban's probably the best coach we've ever had in the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Outside
And
of
times
that.
are different now. The NIL program has made a lot of level playing fields.
But Georgia Tech 9-3 season, they don't get to the playoff, which does disappoint them.
But
they're signing their head coach Brett Keefe to a 5-year extension.
And well, they didn't get to the SEC championship game, but they
SEC
probably will make.
They probably will make a big bowl game at least.
I think so. Yeah.
Speaking of a big bowl game, technically,
The Egg Bowl.
Ole Miss against Mississippi State.
Ole Miss won, but
they
really
lost.
lost.
Oh, goodness.
Their head coach.
Lane Kiffin bolted for LSU.
Who would have thought? I think
we've experienced that before,
just
haven't we?
if you'll go back about 3-4 weeks ago's videos when the LSU job opened up, what did we say?
Lane
Kiffin's going to go to
there.
LSU.
He's going to go there.
We called an LSU to Kiffin 4 or 5 weeks ago.
And it happened.
Yeah, everything pointed to it. First of all, he's just untrustworthy.
Yes, he is.
And if I was LSU, I would be looking over my shoulder,
Every single
waiting
moment.
for Alabama's shadow to hit. Because as soon as the Alabama job opens up,
He's going to run.
he's
for
going to
it.
leave to go to Alabama. So you might as well just get ready, LSU. How many ever years you have him until Alabama gets sucky again? That's all you're going to get because he's going to leave and go to Alabama.
And then the NFL's going to... You might have to look over the NFL's shoulder.
Probably
Because he's
good.
probably going to go to the NFL. Lane Kiffin is not the most loyal coach out there. He's proven that before.
No, he's
proven that coach before.
He's got a great offensive mind.
But he needs to be more loyal to these teams and stick with them through.
He could have stayed with Ole Miss and had another 10 years of 10-win seasons, and they would have put up a statue of him there.
But no, he's
now
off to Baton Rouge.
Now they're throwing darts at his pictures in all the bars.
You know, a friend that's an LSU fan that's very excited about this, though, a little bit, at least a little bit,
And terrified.
and terrified.
Both, yeah.
But Ole Miss will make the playoff, but I don't know how they're going to do with Pete Golding being the head coach.
Their defensive coordinator is now their head coach, and he's going to be...
big shoes to fill.
Yeah. We'll see.
Utah running away with the game against Kansas. Utah finishes 10-2. Kyle Whittingham.
He's a good coach.
He's a veteran coach, and he's a good one.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt, Tennessee, we did discuss on a different video.
Yeah, Tennessee got crushed, creamed by Vandy. I don't want to talk about it. Go watch it on another video.
Speaking
of getting creamed,
Michigan showed their flaws immensely against Ohio State.
Michigan should have never been number 15. They're barely a top 25
Ohio
team.
State's an NFL team.
Yeah, and Michigan is probably number 24. They're not number 15.
Their offense is stuck in the prehistoric Gastone.
It showed. Ohio State could have beat them 57-9, but that mean 27-9 was pretty good. But Michigan didn't even have a chance.
But
Speaking of somebody that didn't have a chance, though,
Ohio State got the Michigan monkey off their back. Are you happy now?
there was nobody on that Ohio State team that had ever beat Michigan.
Well, you can say the opposite now. Everyone on that team's beat Michigan.
Yeah.
Texas Tech and West Virginia. Oh my goodness.
That was a
Texas Tech definitely showed their muscle. 49-0 against a conference opponent in West Virginia.
that's insane, really.
All that oil money, holy cow.
Texas Tech is looking pretty. Again, they played a Big 12 schedule, so we don't know exactly how good they are.
But from what we've seen,
They look pretty good, yeah.
Joey McGuire, their head coach, is getting a big fat extension too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happens when you go 11-1 and you go to the Big 12 championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon and Washington. Oregon defeated the Washington Huskies 26-14.
That was at Washington, so it makes it a little tougher, but still.
It's a rivalry game, so it makes it a little more. All of these are rivalries.
Yeah, but Oregon did what they needed to do.
But
They got
Oregon
it- they
might
got it
lose
done.
both of their coordinators after the season.
Don't they lose almost every coordinator? They already lost their offensive coordinator because
Will
he is
Stein's
now.
probably gone to Kentucky.
He is gone. It's official.
And their defensive coordinator might be gone to Cal.
Possibility.
So Dan Lanning's going to have to find two new coordinators after the season because
Yeah.
both of them are gone.
I wish somebody holler and take a coordinator or two from Tennessee. I would
Is
like
Joey-
to.
is
I would
Joey
really
Halsey on
like
the
to start
phone?
looking for some.
Is Joey Halsey on the phone with Florida still?
I don't know. We'll see.
There's been rumors about that. Are they still on the phone?
I don't know. All right, what we got next?
Oklahoma winning another ugly game against LSU.
I thought LSU really had a good chance to win that, and then at the end, just
Oklahoma's defensive line, I tell you, they're one of the best in the nation at getting sacks and pressures.
they are, yeah. Mhm.
And Joe Mateer did just enough.
That's
Just
right.
enough.
Their offense is barely there, but they've got a great defense. They do have a great defense.
But he has to
And
stop
now they're
throwing-
back in the playoff picture.
Yeah, but he has to stop throwing picks. John Mateer, he has to stop
He
throwing
took
interceptions.
3, didn't he? Yeah.
I know LSU's defense is good, but
But
you got to take care of the football.
You can't throw 3 picks. No.
Notre Dame creamed Stanford.
And Notre Dame plays 2 hard games a year, loses those, and then wins all the other cream puffs, and then everybody loves them, and they go to the playoffs and lose. So we'll see.
Alabama, Auburn, the Iron Bowl.
That was actually a pretty good game. It was a shootout. Alabama was just too tough at the end. It's Alabama's year. The other person in the ACC championship, Georgia, and
Alabama.
again for the 18th time.
In the last seemingly 19 years.
Yes. Yeah.
It's been
It's
pretty
been
constant.
pretty constant. Oh, we're going to add Texas, and we're going to add Oklahoma, and we got Texas A&M's fantastic,
Nope.
and it's Alabama and Georgia in the SEC championship game.
What does that make? What does that make you feel? What does that make you feel?
It's just all warm and fuzzy inside. Yeah.
Auburn does have a positive momentum coming after the season.
They hired
Alex Golesh, we know very well over here.
Alex Golesh was our offensive coordinator at Tennessee when we were good on offense.
And now he's taken his train all the way to Jordan Hare.
Via South Florida.
Oh, South Florida's probably not going to have Golesh, or will have. I haven't really looked into that, but Golesh is heading to Auburn, Alabama.
Yeah, he is going to be at Auburn West Coast, and I think that's an A hire. I think that's definitely an A hire.
Auburn fans really want a good football program. They haven't had a good football team in a very long time.
No,
So that's a good hire for the future.
definitely good. Yeah, it'd be good to see Alabama have a little bit of a struggle against
Competition.
Yeah,
It'll also give Georgia some competition too, because
they play Georgia. They play Georgia
and
every
Alabama.
year.
I feel bad for those guys.
I think Golesh has got to play Georgia and Alabama every year, just like he did at Tennessee. Now
Well, he took the job, so he knew what he was in for.
He knew what he was in for.
UCF losing to BYU 41-21.
Yeah, BYU finished up a really strong year.
11-1. You
UCF
can't argue with that.
No, UCF, and they're in the Big 12 championship game.
Which means they can win their way into the playoff if they beat Texas
All they
Tech.
got to do is beat Texas Tech.
But they got their head coach Kalani Sitake a new extension, which is a running theme in the video.
Penn State tried to steal him away, and Penn State said, wait a minute, we'll just pay you more money, and you stay here. And he went, all right. And he's going to stay at BYU.
Money talks. Money talks.
Money talks. Money talks.
Miami beat Pittsburgh 38-7. This is the team that I thought Miami should have been all year.
Yeah, Miami looked pretty good.
They're 10-2.
They put the pedal down.
They're not in the ACC title game, though, because of tiebreakers.
Yeah, Duke is.
Duke and Virginia get to battle for a college football playoff spot.
And if Duke wins, there probably won't be any ACC teams in the playoffs.
Well, you never know. They might give Duke a spot. I don't know.
No. Duke is unranked. There will not be one ACC team in if Duke wins.
All right, let's cover the title games.
All right, we got title games this week. Let's talk about some title games.
Troy against James Madison. That'll be the Sevdalt champion. Why we're talking about this one is because it could be significant.
Yeah, the winner of this one could
If James Madison wins this game, they could possibly sneak
in as the 12th.
And I think the Dukes win this game, but they'll have to take a heavy eye on the American Championship.
Yeah,
which is North Texas and Tulane, both teams are losing their head coaches.
Yeah, both teams are losing their head coaches, so it's a who knows what's going to happen bowl. But
the winner of that game, I assume,
Tulane's head coach is going to
Florida.
Florida's
and North Texas's head coach has gone to Oklahoma State.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a must-win for both of these teams because the winner of this game is going to the college football playoff.
Yeah,
so
it could. Yeah.
Who would you pick? The Green Wave?
I think
or the Mean Green?
Tulane's been the better team the entire year, but North Texas.
They have the number one scoring offense in America.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
that's going to be
and without both head coaches gone, who really knows? But I would pick Tulane if we're just going straight up.
I like the North Texas. Give me the Mean Green.
Now, you got the Mean Green versus the Green Wave. This is an all green.
Hey, we got 4 more games to cover.
All right, what we got here?
BYU against Texas Tech. Winner gets to the playoff.
Texas Tech should win this game.
They dominated BYU earlier in the year, so that does give me more confidence in the Red Raiders.
I think that's the biggest spread of all of the games, all of the championship games, is the Texas Tech BYU one. I think it's last I saw was 12.5. And Texas Tech has been murdering people lately. They really look like they're that good. So give me Texas Tech there.
And Georgia, Alabama. It's a rivalry that just keeps on coming.
Georgia is favored,
but they always have bad luck against
2.5.
Alabama.
Kirby's only beat Alabama one time
out of the 8 tries. So it's been a problematic time for him against Crimson Tide. Do you think he finally gets at least another win against Alabama here since they've already played?
I'm going to pick Alabama.
You want to pick Alabama?
Until Georgia proves they can consistently beat Alabama, give me the Bama.
I guess I can understand that pick. Indiana, Ohio State might be the most important game here.
Mm-hmm. This is for a bye, and home field advantage through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. I've got Ohio State.
Give me the Buckeyes.
Give me the Buckeyes.
Yeah, they've been annually consistent. Indiana's the new kid on the block.
Ohio State honestly has looked better this year than they did last year.
They have an NFL team, Dad. They have an NFL team.
They have an NFL team right now.
I'm not joking.
Indiana has, although they've looked great all year, they've still had the softer schedule of the 2 teams. Great win in Oregon, but that was really your peak.
Ohio State has a win against Michigan on the road and Texas at home, but they did beat Texas.
Yeah.
So, give me Ohio State ultimately.
I got Ohio State here. Honestly, winning it by 7-10 probably.
Duke and Virginia in the ACC title game. I might pick the Cavaliers here.
I got to pick Virginia. I think the line on this one's like 4 or 5 points. I think this is probably a 10-point game too. So I'm leaning on the Virginia side, which puts an ACC championship into the playoffs. If Duke wins, there will be no ACC teams in the playoffs. So if you're an ACC fan, you better be rooting for Virginia, or you're not going to have a team in the playoffs. I bet guarantee
unless Miami squeaks in somewhere in there.
Well, you can't put Miami in if you don't put the champion in, and you can't put Duke in as a 7-win regular season team into the playoffs.
You could. You never know. Those
and
playoff committees
they've
done something crazier before.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. And that's it. That's it for you. I do want to talk about our dumpster fire. The dumpster fire is Penn State. My goodness. They fired their head coach.
Big game
James. And they have never hired another head coach.
They haven't hired. They have swung for the fences, though.
They swung for Heupel, and Heupel said he didn't want to go somewhere that didn't have good expectations.
And then he swung for Satake.
They tried to get him
at BYU,
and he just got a raise out of it, and he's staying home. They just went into National Signing Day today
without a head
with no head coach and 129th ranked recruiting class. Who would want to be that head coach now?
You never know, honestly. Somebody's got to take it. They can't have nobody.
Yeah, but the decisions that they've made this year has probably set that program back 5 to 10 years. It will take them forever to recover from the damage that is done now. They would have been better off letting Franklin stay till the end of the year and firing him now.
But hey, Virginia Tech's reaping all the benefits.
A lot of the players left Penn State and went with him to Virginia Tech.
Big game Hokie.
Big game James Hokie. But hey, college football, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Anything else going on we want to cover before we sign her off?
No, but I will address one important announcement we'll make.
What's that?
We're going to slowly begin our transition.
We are going to start sliding in college
basketball,
because college basketball is underway. We've actually had some fantastic games already, so we're going to start jumping into those since football is easing on out a little bit.
And then we'll slowly ease college hoops in as we phase out college football.
So we hope you'll hang around with us. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment or two. Otherwise, we will see you
next week.